Okay, and this has to do with as the church calls it, the great falling away of of the belief or people, like basically large groups of people leaving the church. I'm gonna tell you something about that. Church will tell you that these are the end times and God's about to come back and He's about to judge the world and there's supposed to be a great falling away of the faith and stuff like that. And they're telling people, oh, well, you need to stay in church because that's God's way of testing you to see who's truly strong and who will stand fast to the end of it. So when Jesus come back, He'll reward you. That has nothing to do with it. Here's the thing. If you happen to feel that tug on you, so I'm saying leave the church, and it's saying, oh, you need to leave this church so you can find a better way of understanding me in life. Do it because that's Jesus telling you. I want to teach you outside of this church stuff because the church isn't teaching you nothing. The church is doing what's called just running a rut, meaning they're teaching the same stuff over and 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 over. It's like a saying goes, Satan doesn't, basically the tricks of Satan are not, the, the tricks of Satan are not different. It's just the different people he uses the same tricks on who don't expect it. Yeah, there you go. The tricks of Satan aren't different. It's just the different generations he uses them on. The church is one of the biggest tricks he ever used on people. Religion, definitely. Yeah. But here's the thing. When you feel the Lord telling you, leave the church, I'm about to teach you outside of the church, and then you try to tell the church that you feel like something's telling you to leave or you stop going to church, they'll try to tell you, oh, that's just the devil. Hey, oh, that's just the devil. That's just the devil. He's trying to get you out of your faith. That's just the devil. Let me tell you a little something about that. See, here's the thing. God wants you to learn more than just one way of seeing things. God wants you to learn more than one way of understanding things. God wants you to learn more than one way of going about life. He wants you to learn more than one way of seeing stuff. He wants you to learn more than one way of thinking about stuff. Satan, on the other hand, likes to keep you bound to one way of seeing things, hence the older generation. Jesus likes to see things to be changed and renewed, hence the younger generation. Some of the older generation are cool, but a lot are lost and they're stuck in their old ways of doing stuff, which is not good. But yeah, that whole great falling away of the faith thing, it's because Jesus is trying to take people out the church and teach them otherwise than what the church keeps filling your head with, which is a bunch of bull because they just want you to stay stuck in one way of seeing stuff so you never grow out of it. You stay basically dumbed down and stuff like that. So that way you can't know more, and anything you think you know, they'll probably try to correct you about it. But for the most part, Jesus just trying to teach you another way. The church wants to say that's Satan. No, Satan's the one who founded the church. Satan founded religion. Jesus founded spirituality. Let me say that again. Satan founded the religion and the church. Jesus founded spirituality. Satan founded religion. Jesus founded spirituality. Why I say it like that? Religion separates, the Bible separates, spirituality brings people together. So just so you understand that. So if you leave the church and you start trying to find different ways to learn about God or life, just know Jesus is trying to teach you something. Don't let the church tell you that's Satan because it's not. Satan's gonna try to keep you bound to the church. Oh yes, I should not forget to mention that the church and the pastors only tell you that they keep you there, they keep you brainwashed so you don't learn nothing new, and to keep getting money from you and to keep sucking your youth away and getting a servitude to a God who doesn't technically demand it. So, yeah. If you ever feel yourself leaving the church and not wanting to go back, just know Jesus is trying to teach you right. If you feel like you're trying to stay in church, do it. I'm not saying don't, but just want you to understand. Jesus trying to teach you out of church. Satan's trying to keep you there. All right, I'm out. Oh, yeah. And also, I forgot one thing about that thing where, birds have their nests, foxes have their dens, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head thing. Jesus was probably the only abnormal person on this earth for a while, so he already knew that his time was going to be limited down here, so he just did what he had to do. Didn't work, left. All right. And he's been down here a couple of times. You just don't know who he was when he came back. And trust me, he's been on this earth more than once. Him and a lot of other people you don't know about. Okay, goodbye.